Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Like and subscribe. I'm going to be opening Chinese Eevee Heroes. I actually don't even know if it's simplified or traditional. Kind of looks simplified. Um, Traditional is usually a little bit more complex. So I think it's simplified, but I'm not sure. Anyway, Crystal Collects could tell you. Check out her channel. It's spelled with K's for Crystal at the beginning of Crystal and at the beginning of Collects. Very good channel, much better than mine. But this will show you some pull rates. So there you go. One of these is real, one of them is fake. Do you know which one? Ha ha. Well, this one for sure is fake. It's proxy cards. I got them from AliExpress. As you can see, the place where it comes together here, it comes together all the way on the other side there. Look at the backs of these. Let's turn it around. As you can see, this is perforated here where this is not. The biggest tell is you can't see. This has a place where you can pop the lid. This one does not. You'll see more differences later. See if I can find anything else on here out of the ordinary. I don't know. Anyway, I am not going to open many of these, like one pack maybe, because what I'm going to do with these is put a sticker on the packs that say proxy and give them out to kids and explain to them that these aren't real, but they can play with them. I'm not going to sell them, but that's why I got these. And this is, the real one is very, by comparison, the wrapping's pretty loose. This is very tight on here. But anyway, I'm gonna open this up. Only really gonna go through one pack of this, I think. But I do want to compare the artwork on the pack with the artwork on the box for the fake ones. The proxy cards, right? Boy, I can't even get it. Can't even get that open. Is it? Here, let's try this. See. I'm not too worried about messing the box up, but okay. Well, that's, you know. Oh, yeah, it has no glue at all here. I mean, not even trying to have glue. One thing I don't like about the proxy cards, and it does have its place in some tournaments, if you have the real card and can display it, the person running the tournament will let you use proxy so that you don't mess your cards up, even though they're in penny sleeves, because they're pretty expensive. You know, some of the cards, and you can see this box has sort of a thing that attaches. It's not glued. Let's compare. Let's see. This Pokemon's white, where this one's kind of pink. Am I getting it? Yeah. And then this one's eyes don't come together quite as much. So it looks a little different. Anyway, I'm going to put all this to the side. These are the for sure fake ones. I'm going to throw my box off over there. And still going to push them down. Yeah, there's a lot of room there in this pack. I mean, wow. I don't know if that's like the real ones, but so I'm going to pop the top of that. Oh man, look at all the writing. They really went out to try to convince you this opens very easily. Let's see. There's some little marks. I don't know if that's supposed to be. And so, but the backs are going to be like this because it's Chinese, not Japanese. This is very glossy, much glossier than the other ones. Oh, well now that's foil and it's in the front, so that's weird. It looks strange. Again, I'm going to completely destroy these. Yeah, these don't feel right. They look pretty decent, but they're super glossy, and they don't act the way they should when you shuffle them. They kind of stick together. We're going to go ahead and rip them. You can see, I'll bet that they're completely white. Oh, they are, see? And they don't even rip thin, so you can tell. These are fake. Let's see what this one looks like. Yeah, that's a sticker, pretty much. And some legitimate ones from whatever country could be a sticker, actually, I guess. But regardless, this is, that's fake. And you can tell they're fake. And I'm just gonna, well, you know, I might, no, I won't. I have some proxy cards already. Anyway, you can see there, these are fake, so proxies. So there's a place for those, you know. What you could do is get, if you want to buy Pokemon for your kids and they're very young, get a real box, get a proxy box. Explain to them. You can play with these. You can do whatever you want with the proxy ones. Throw them in a hat. Tie them to your, you know, put them on your bicycle tires and run them. Keep them in your jeans when I wash your jeans. It doesn't matter. But the real ones in a box you might keep sealed and explain to them, you know, if they're cool with it, and they might be if they're 10 years old or younger. And then when they're older and they want to know, hey, what about them Pokemon cards? You can drag out the real ones and explain again, you know, that you were just looking out for their best interest. And a lot of times when you put something up, like a Barbie doll or something for your kid, and you want to keep it nice and sealed, they don't get to play with it. And so that sucks. I mean, you know, so let them play with it. Just try to teach them to be careful. But, you know, with this stuff, you can do proxy cards. I guess with Disney Lorcana and, you know, those enchanted cards are pretty expensive. Let's see, this is, you know, this is not, doesn't fit great. Again, we're going to be taking a look at these. I'm going to leave it right there for a second. It's starting to become a tradition that I am just going to leave you guys while I do that. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and take these out. I may go ahead and weigh some of them. I'm not going to weigh them all, and all I want to do really is to see that some of them weigh different than others, which it should. Anyway, as you can see, it's joined together differently here. I'm going to go ahead and tear that. I don't know about that. Let's see, we're going to... Oh, that one doesn't even have a... How about that? So I just knocked the mess out of my... I just knocked the heck out of that. Anyway, I'm going to look on here. See if I see... I don't know. It is Chinese, and I haven't... That does look a little bit odd. But I will double check it after the video, when I turn the lights off to look at it. But right now it's too much trouble. We're going to check these cards, and we're also going to weigh them. We're going to check our hits. And I probably won't have a definitive answer, but I can tell you what I think. And, you know, I looked at this person. Oh, here we go. Sorry. Here is the seller. Cards Gallery 194. They have a 99.7 feedback, which is decent, but they have over 5,000 sales, or 5,000 ratings. So, you know, that's a lot. I was looking at some of their negative feedback, and they do seem to communicate when people don't agree with them. That's a 30, and it seems like they're pretty reasonable. That's a 30, excuse me. That's a 30. Just want a little difference in some of them. I'm just going to continue to do this until I hit that's a 29, so that's good, but I'm going to double check. I just want a difference. well, now it says 30. So you have to double check, really, you have to turn it off and on to ensure that you're getting, I tried to do it the fast way, but sometimes it'll recalibrate, so 30. Well, all these are 30. Of course, that doesn't mean anything necessarily, but generally I've found that usually within a box, some of them are heavy, some of them aren't. Another way you can tell, these seem to all be 30. I don't know what that means, but we'll look. Also, I'm going to want to check the serial numbers. Right here, 148171. And we're going to go through all these, and what we're looking, and I'm really only going to do it if I don't get any kind of hits, but I still may do it. We want to see if we get the same serial numbers for all these. Should be. And then if we see one that is rubbed off or different, that means they've substituted a pack and maybe resealed packs. I'm just gonna, I guess I'll go ahead and go through these. 171 is what we're looking for. That's correct. Hold on. Yep. And 171. It's going to take a while, sorry, but I want to make sure that somebody hasn't taken one pack out. Well, now that's rubbed off. Wow. But we don't know for sure. I'm going to go ahead and put that over there. And that's rubbed off. Or, you know, it might not have been rubbed off by the seller. It may have just rubbed off. So it is a possible. 71. I don't like that, though. That one doesn't even have a serial number on it. Okay. But you never know. They may have just, yep, doesn't even have a serial number on it. If we get, like, no hits, there's going to be a problem. But I haven't encountered any feedback listed from this seller indicating that that has been a problem, but these packs are pretty expensive. Being Chinese, you can get Eevee Heroes pretty cheap, Korean Eevee Heroes, but I'm gonna, again, I will check and see. 71. So we have 3 packs that don't have, or no, 4 packs that don't have a serial number on it. That is a suspect number, you know. The ones that do have serial numbers, well, that one doesn't. Nor does that. 171. So, all these have the same serial numbers on them. And the other ones do not have serial numbers on them. And I mean, they straight up don't. So that's pretty uncool. But anyway, could just be a thing. We won't know till we open them. I'm going to go ahead and open the ones with no serial numbers first. That may be, I don't know what that means, but we're gonna do this. And we'll see what we get. So, again, I don't know the names of these. We're just looking, nothing in that at all. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I am going to actually open, I'm going to start, well, here's something. It's just a regular hollow. Okay. Just put that there. I'm going to take a look here and see if I'm going to rip a few of them. I want to see if I see anything that looks like, I don't see anything that looks like resealed packs. But it could be just, there could be no problem. And then it also could be a weighing issue, you know. It could just be that somebody opened it up and weighed them. You will run into some sellers, even legitimate sellers, that will say, "Oh, nobody would bother reselling products. There's no money in that, especially if it's Korean." No, I mean, if you look at how much money can be made off of the top hits, these don't look resealed actually. Then you'll know that it would definitely financially be worth it to pull the Moonbryon out and sell it. I mean, that thing goes for big money. Less money in Korean, but still pretty big money. Much more than regular. We have nothing. And one regular hollow there. Not so great. Of course, the pull rates are not fantastic for these, I don't think. And here we have a regular hollow. So we won't really know till we look through all these. I will say not great. These open pretty easy. So I don't think I'll need the scissors for this one. Just looking in here, and nothing. Pretty much nothing. So we're gonna look through these and see. A couple of things concerned me, but you know, if I get generally the hits I'm supposed to get, which it doesn't look like I will, but you never know, then I won't be concerned. What I will say is, I mean, I don't really have a recourse other than to edit my feedback. Oh, we got something. Let's see what we have. Okay, it's a VMAX and it's textured. I'm going to go ahead and, just for the heck of it, if I find a double somewhere, now let me wait a little while, see if I find a bunch of doubles, and I'll go ahead and rip a card of the quote-unquote real packs. I assume they're real. And what they could be is real but weighed. I don't know. Finding a VMAX is good news, but then again, what somebody can do is, and here's a regular hollow, what somebody can do is just legitimately open a box or start opening, and 5 or 6 packs in, they hit if there's a secret rare and they hit it, they'll be like, okay, well, I'm just going to leave the rest of the hits in here and replace it with 3 or 4 more packs from, you know, a different box. So yeah, so here's a V. So you get hits, but, and that's a little textured, but they take the SR out, and you really don't know, because I don't know that you're guaranteed an SR, a secret rare in here. I don't know that you are. But I don't mean to call into question this seller necessarily. But what I do is I just show you, this is the seller, these were the hits. You make your own mind up. I mean, you know, there's nothing here. But when we're done, we'll count the hits and the kind of hits and what we think. This was 99.7% feedback, and then a lot of the feedback that was bad was just people that sounded like they're kind of unreasonable, if you ask me. A V, an EVV. So I'm feeling a little better about it. I mean, again, we haven't got a big hit out of here, but we've got some hits, so that's good. Better than nothing. I have seen on some accounts, some YouTube accounts, where people just got ripped completely off and had nothing, absolutely nothing. So we're just going to put that there. Again, the pull rates aren't great on this. It's a very, very popular set, but it's not, the printing is up there. I don't really understand why the prices are so ungodly. It's just ridiculous. And they are, you know, they did run the presses on these. And then Chinese are going to, the Chinese packs, they're going to be printing some more of these because there's so many people in China that, well, period, but also that want to get into Pokemon. And so they have to print a lot. So these were more than I usually spend on a box of Pokemon, but they were not cheap compared to Korean, but they were cheap compared to Japanese and English. I mean, the Japanese and English are just insane. I want to say on TCG Player, market price is almost $700 for a box, which is just nuts. I mean, you look, if you want the Moonbreon that bad, go buy Moonbreon, right? I mean, you're still going to spend money. Okay, now this is a big time card here. It's not the Moonbreon, but it is a secret rare, and it feels really nice. A Jolteon, very nice card. I don't know what it's worth. I know it's relatively expensive card, but it's certainly not a Moonbreon. But hey, it's pretty nice. It to me, as long as these cards are real, and I'm getting ready to check in a little bit, and I'm pretty sure they are. Then we're talking about a legit seller and a good opening. Let's see what we've got here. A regular holo. So I'm going to look through some of these. Let me see, see if I've got something that is definitely a double and not a super, wonderful. You know what? If I find some more of these, I've in other languages, I've pulled so many freaking sandcastles. It's insane. I mean, I have like a deck full of sandcastles. I mean, it's just nuts. So if I can find another sandcastle in here, and I'm sure that's not what it's called, but I'm ripping that because I don't need it. Let's see what we have here, and wouldn't you know, we're not finding it. There's the little castle. I don't know. Looks like I may. Oh, you know what? 2 little castles. Let me go back and make sure that was the right little castle. Here we go. I know I'm wasting time. I try not to make the videos too. Yep. Okay, so that's a double. And it's also not that expensive, so I'm going to rip it. Okay, so as you can see, I don't think I have my other cards there, but as you can see, it's dark right here. I'll try to move it back and forth so you can see. And with English cards, it's white, but it has a little very sharp dark line, a very thin dark line. And with Asian cards, it's kind of gray or purple through here, but it adds legitimacy to the cards. So this is a legitimate product, not fake cards, not proxy cards. I'm not sure where I put those, but you saw earlier in the video, those proxy cards, nothing but white. So, oh, here's something. Well, there's a VMAX, so that's cool. It's textured, cool and textured. Okay. So I'm getting decent hits. We'll go over the hits. I think, the biggest was that secret rare. I'd love to get a SAR, secret rare alternative art. I don't know exactly how how that plays out, but let's see what we got. Yeah, that was a little weird to have some of the serial numbers rubbed off, but sometimes sometimes that actually just happens. Straight up happens. Nobody's doing anything shady. It just sometimes happens. But it is something to watch. I mean, when that happens, you need to be extra, inspecting of everything. And so, I'm gonna, again, even though I'm feeling pretty good about the box, when the video's done, I'm going to turn the lights off and really pick at that glue on one side of that box just to take a look at it. just for the heck of it. Might as well do my due diligence, but I'm pretty sure that there's nothing wrong with the box. But we're also keeping our eye out for anything else that looks kind of weird. Eventually, too, Asian cards will warp a little bit like that. So if you find really nice cards, probably a good idea to not only penny sleeve them, but put them in top loaders as well, the hard plastic card holders, and that'll keep your cards really nice. Okay, nothing so far there. Hopefully we'll get one more hit out of here. Would love to get the Moonbryon. Har, har, har. Anyway, that's very hard to pull. It's very popular. Of course, it's the top hit out of this stuff. Yeah, that's a regular hollow. Yeah, so, you know, not bad. I don't know what the Chinese print run is supposed to indicate as far as how many hits you're supposed to get. Let me know in the comments if you guys know. I may go back and watch a Crystal Collects and see her opening some and see what, there's a Jolteon, I guess, a V. So that's pretty cool. We will go over again. We'll go over our hits. I don't really count the regular hollows as hits. I mean, it's nice to get, but I mean, it's better than getting nothing out of the pack. But that was a little harder to get into than the others. Let's see. Oh, there's something in here. So it just ran weird. Okay, there's a V. All right. A V card. You know, that's a little hit out of there. I think one of the reasons that, of course, it's a very popular set. Eevee's one of the most, certainly, you know, in the top 5 popular Pokemon. And to have a whole set basically devoted mostly to that is going to make it a very popular product. We're down to the last 3 packs here. Give me a like and subscribe, and maybe that'll give me good luck on these last packs. Who knows? So nothing out of that. Next to the last pack. Maybe we got something in here. Who knows? And oh, we got a regular hollow, I think. Yep, Raichu. So that's you know, it's a nice hollow, regular hollow, but you know, maybe last pack magic. If I don't get something good, it's because you didn't like and subscribe. Har, har, har. No, I don't know. I don't know how that works. Anyway, so let's see what we've got. Nothing. Got nothing. You let me down. Just kidding. Oh, let's see. We gotta, yeah, let's put that over there. So let's go over our hits and see what we think. This is supposed to be a quote-unquote enhanced box. I don't know what that means. But let's see. It didn't seem enhanced. It seemed decent, though. Regular hollow. Let's get our regular hollows out. See what we got. We'll do some counting. All right, regular hollows. I don't really consider them a hit, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Let's count our V's. Oh, that's a regular hollow, so 8. V, V, V. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, I'm not counting that. 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are your regular V's here. 4 regular V's. And then 2 VMAXs. And then 1 secret rare. And pretty decent card. Again, don't know the price of this right off, but it's a no-brainer that this is the most expensive card out of this box. Don't know what the price on that is, but this is the top card, of course. So, you know, gave you an idea here. This is Cards Gallery 194. It's the Eevee Heroes 1 Enhanced Expansion. Chinese. Simplified or traditional? Not sure, but you know, it's Chinese. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and hopefully this video was not upside down. Thanks.